We have heard very little. We know that he offered no resistance when the officers arrested him. What do you know about the arrest? How did it take place? How did they spot him? What happened?
Well, let me jump into that previous debate just for a second, Bob. I want to bring a little Western perspective to this issue of gun control. People here think that this is different from those of East Coast cities and things like that. In the West, you need guns to literally protect yourself, sometimes against wild animals. The amount of ammunition that he bought, 6,000 rounds, somebody said, is really not that unusual. If you are an avid target shooter, you would buy that much in a month. You'd go through it. As for the arrest, he was literally no resistance. It's one of the significant things about what he did. He left the theater, goes to his car, sits there, the police approach him, no effort to fight against them. He basically gave himself up. So I don't know the mentality of this. I don't know if this was part of his plan, but he certainly did not want to do one of those death by cop things where he ended up getting shot by the police. He wanted to do his deed, and he wanted to live to talk about it.
Bob Orr, there was one report that he told police, "I am the Joker," and that he had either dyed his hair red or was wearing a red wig. Have you been able to nail that down?
Sources say that's true, that apparently some time ago he had dyed his hair some kind of bright, fiery orange color or red, and apparently said near the time of his arrest, either as he was leaving the theater or as he was waiting for the police, "I am the Joker." Now, some people have speculated that that speaks to possible motive. Maybe he was acting out some kind of diabolical fantasy, and maybe he viewed himself as an arch evil enemy of Batman. John has a thought on this too, but I don't think we know yet whether that means anything.
John?
So he definitely did dye his hair bright red, like the character, the Joker. And police did have an early report that he said, "I am the Joker," but as they've run that backwards, that report has turned out not to be true. So yes on the hair, no on the utterance, and you know, there's also a conflict there, which is every single witness that they've spoken to and that we've spoken to has said he did not say a word, he just opened fire. And in fact, he was wearing a gas mask with a movie going on in the background, so had he actually elected to say anything, nobody would have heard him anyway.